Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is going to be a weekly reading for you all. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Now, starting next week, there's going to be a set schedule with the readings. Fire signs are going to be on Mondays, earth signs on Tuesday, Wednesdays are going to be water signs, Thursday is going to be air signs. So I'm just going to knock out, and that's going to be for the following week. I'm going to be a week ahead with the readings. So this week, I'm just going to, do it for next week since it's already passed. And then we're going to get on a schedule. Now, please know these are general meaning they may or may not resonate. Um, if it doesn't resonate for you, check your other placements. As I said, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. I want to get straight into your weekly. And what happened was, Leos, I did your whole reading, and then I realized my mic wasn't turned on. Now I started using this mic that attaches to the shirt, and I didn't turn it on. So I literally was 10 to 11 minutes in your reading and realized that there would be no sound. So maybe that message wasn't meant for you to get to you, but let's see what we get, man. I'm so sad. What message do you have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for the upcoming week, Spirit. What message do you have for Leos for the upcoming week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. It was a good reading too, so maybe we'll get similar. So this reading, you're starting off with the Nine of Swords. Okay, now this wasn't your last reading. Oh, man. Are you sleeping okay, Leos? You may feel this week that your sleep schedule is all off. And it feels like you're feeling very anxious, like this angst. And to me, this is kind of that anxiousness you feel when you have something important coming up. So let me just fix this light. So like when you have a test the next morning or something of that nature, or you have something important you have to present in the morning, and sometimes that could weigh on you at night. This is a little deeper though, right? Because a lack of sleep, that can make you very groggy, very, not your best self. So next we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is Libra energy, okay? Queen of Swords, very logical, able to cut anyone off if they need to. Look, the sword is there, right? You see that sword? Some of you guys, it's someone causing you this restlessness, and you're thinking about, I may need to cut this person off because they're stressing me out. A connection that could be stressful, right? But we're going to pull some other cards and see what we get. It's Nine of Cups. That's opposite, right? A wish fulfillment. Are you cutting off something too soon? Something is really, it's really impacting you. And I feel like your thoughts are running. I feel like some of you guys, sometimes your mind, it can go completely off track. If you start thinking about one thing and it's like the next worst thing and it gets worse and worse and worse, what they say, the rabbit hole. That's how anxiety kind of works, especially if you have an anxiety disorder. Like it just gets worse and worse in the worst situation. So Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. Four of Pentacles. You've dealt with a lot of selfish people. So for you, you're very guarded, Leo. And all you want is kind of you want something that you feel is like a wish for you, especially when it comes to love. Like someone that just gives back to you, that's full of love, that cares about you, that, oh man. Yes, Hollywood is Hollywood and it's movies, but you kind of want that. You kind of want to be swept off your feet. Emperor, Aries, and here we have an emperor. Now, the emperor has a lot of the resources and the money to do these things for you, right? You want to be spoiled for once, Leo? Let me tell you, Leo will spoil you too. So, what they want, they are not asking for anything they're not going to give you. But they want to see it up front. They want to be showered on, doted on. You love compliments. You love gifts. You like nice things. And that is completely fine. When you dealt with selfish people where you've been the one to give, I completely understand why you're hesitant. You're in a Queen of Swords. You're in this Nine of Swords. Like, you know, if I let you get close to me, you have the ability to hurt me bad. And you don't want that. So your guard is up. Your guard is really up. And you're not letting that sword down easily. So next we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, what could his communication be with this Page of Pentacles next to this Emperor? Well, when I see the Page of Pentacles, Pentacles is money, right? It is what it is. It's money. It could be asset. It could be a resource. Pages are communication. They're coming with a pentacle, something tangible that you can see. Hierophant. Hierophant is masculine energy. It's very spiritual, even when you look at it like a man of the cloth. Whether you're a woman or a man, doesn't matter. It's the masculine energy. Like they're even holding like a religious book. I don't know which religious book. It might be the Bible, but it's a religious book, right? There's crosses. So this is someone's very spiritual, whether it's religion or not. When I see the Hierophant, I think of morality. You're dealing with someone, and now that I'm getting this energy back, Page of Pentacles, that could be a ring for some of you. Because the Emperor wants to do things the right way. They're traditional. Traditional, when I say like they want to protect, they want to provide, they want to take care of you. They want to court you, and then courtship leads to marriage. They don't want to play games. They don't want to be a part of hookup culture, or at least at this point in their life. I can't tell you what they did 10 years ago, but where they're at, the Emperor, building their empire, you know, they worry about their finances. They worry about what they built. They know they can't just be frivolous and spend it on, you know, people that's not going to stay. They're kind of like you. Like they don't want to be used. They don't want to be taken advantage of. And that could be the connection there, you know. Two people that's just like, you know, I've done this, I've given, but like I need it back. I need what I give back. And here we go, lovers. Lovers is telling me, this is Gemini energy, that this connection is divine. There is something very sweet with this connection because it's breaking every barrier that you both have, you know? Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. It's giving me kind of like a fantasy like energy where, you know, that's sweet. You know, everyone's like, be realistic. You know, everything's matter of fact. And, you know, love used to be a thing where it's like, you know, yes, it's matter of fact. Sometimes it's like you want a family, you want these things, you don't have time. Like, love is an action. I believe that. But some people get it both. Some people are able to do that and then just feel madly passionate in love with someone. Like, if you get it all, like madly passionate love, you know, also the logic of it all that keeps it grounded and strong and moving forward, like you hit the jackpot. So you starting off with this Nine of Swords energy is like, ugh, why? Look what's after this. You don't have to stay up night worrying about where this person is. They're going to be so consistent. You're going to know. They're either going to text you, they're going to be with you, they're going to show up in a way you didn't even know people show up like this. Like you ever been conditioned to believe everyone's the same? You guys were. You were conditioned to think that this is just the way relationships are. And it's the crazy thing is every relationship around you reflected what you thought relationships were. Like you didn't even see the other side, which is out there. The funny thing about it is the people who have these amazing or good relationships or stable, grounded, they're not showy really. You really don't see them. That's why. You see mostly the ones where you thought it was all good. You thought it was all, you know, great, rainbows and, you know, butterflies and sunshine. And then it comes out it wasn't because it was like, I don't want to say facade, but it was for show. Like the people that's really happy and they were living life every day. They don't have time to be showing, you know. So you're realizing that and you're getting the love you deserve and desire. And the Emperor is too. Let me tell you. It could be an Aries, by the way, but let's just see what we get, Leos. We're going to do the Spirit Animal Oracle deck for advice, you know, advice and messages and see what we get. You know, both of you guys been hurt. So just a heads up, you know. Be gentle with yourself, patient with yourself. Be gentle and patient with them also. What advice do you have for my lovely Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements? What messages do you have for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Oh, we're going to take both of these. So first up, we have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. I wanted to say clear out the clutter of your past because you do not live there anymore. You do not live in a state of being confused. You do not have to live in a state of this anxiousness where you have to, know someone's every move because they're just going to keep you up to date. You're not even going to have to ask them. You're not going to have to harass them for it, follow them for it, view their story every 5 seconds. You just feel so comfortable. Like they're either going to, as I said, they're either going to be next to you or like keeping you up to date. And I feel like it's a vice versa thing. You both kind of need that. It's the building of trust stage. You don't know someone initially. They can show you all the good intentions, and you're like, when's the flip? When's the switch gonna flip? When's the change? Because it's gonna happen, right? So I feel like the more you get in depth with this person, like you learn more about them, how they were raised, the things they like to do. They can really explain to you, this is who I am, why I'm this way, right? We have brown bear spirit. Take time out. Take time out to get to know them. Take time out. And as I said, not just the dates and the wine and dine and the true conversations that get to their essence. That's how you build trust with them, okay? And you know that. It's just requiring you to open to a level you haven't opened before. But, oh man, it feels so romantic and dreamy, this connection. It can be. But it's also grounded, right? The emperor is not going to get ungrounded. They can't. They have stuff to do. They have a lot that they're responsible for. So let's see what else we get. Ooh, all right. So we're gonna take over here because that was about 4 that just came out. Armadillo Spirit says set healthy boundaries. Yes, and have boundaries. Yes, it's dreamy. Yes, the honeymoon phase is, a lot is happening. You guys want to be up under each other all the time, but it's okay to still maintain your individuality. And you want to know how I know this person is, pretty much who they say they are? Because they're going to respect it. They're going to really respect your boundaries. Like, and if you tell them, listen, this is a lot for me, you know, some things trigger me, like, because I know sometimes people start off like this and then they change up the switch up, they ghost, they disappear, or they become mean or whatever it is. And they're going to be understanding and they're going to be okay with, for as long as they can show you, that they're here for you. And this is just their nature, right? You also have to kind of, make sure you're healing yourself. You can't rely on this person to just kind of, be the only one, working towards it, which I don't think you will. So I love this for you. Feels like a dope connection here for you, Leo. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you can like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye, guys.